So continuing with the previous video, put x by 2 here instead of x. So sin square x by 2 becomes 1 minus cos 2 as it is. Replace x by 2, so 2 get cancelled, so 1 minus cos x by 2. So we get sin square x by 2 from this formula as 1 minus cos x by 2. So here compulsory we have to apply this sin square or cos square formulae from double angle formulae when in example there is a term like sin square or cos square. So we have to convert sin square or cos square term into single sin cos term. So you have to remember that when we have to convert sin square term, apply the sin square x formula, and when cos square x term you have to convert, then apply cos square x formula. So here sin square x by 2 becomes 1 minus cos x by 2 from this sin square x formula. So here again 1 by 2 is constant, so take outside of the bracket. So 1 by 2 into 1 upon equation in D into 1 minus 1 upon equation in D into cos x, as we already taken 1 by 2 outside here. So here for first, here we are taken e raised to 0x here. What is the rule for that? If there is a no unit term in RHS, this is our example first and this is our second example, suppose. So if there is a no any function present here, so convert or use the first type only. First type is if the RHS is exponential function. So there is a no unit term, so take e raised to 0x here, as the value of e raised to 0x is 1. So instead of 1, instead of 1 there is e raised to 0x. So why we have taken here e raised to 0x? We have to apply the type 1 formula. So that's why we have to convert 1 into exponential function, and then we can apply the type 1 rule here. Here 1 upon D equation in D into cos x. So RHS is trigonometric function cos. So we have to apply here type 2 rule, and here the RHS is exponential function. So we have to apply type 1 rule. So put D equal to A, here coefficient of x is 0, so A equal to 0. So put D equal to 0 here, we get denominator equal to 1. So answer existed. So 1 by 2, 1 upon 1 minus, put D square equal to minus 1. Here again same case arised here, that is here D, when we put D equal to 1, we get denominator equal to 0 for type 1 rule. And for type 2 rule, when we put D square equal to minus 1, as here coefficient of x is 1, that is the value of A is 1. So for type 2 rule, put D square equal to minus A square, that is minus 1. When we put D square equal to minus 1, we again get 1 minus 1 0, that is denominator equal to 0. So we have to again apply derivative method here. So take the derivative of this by product rule. Derivative of these two terms which are in product form, d minus 1 bracket square into d square plus 1. So take the derivative of these two terms by product rule of derivative. So first term as it is, derivative of second is 2d, plus second term as it is, derivative of first is by bracket rule, derivative of first is 2d minus 1. So here we can't put d square equal to minus 1, take the derivative and again multiply by x here, then put d square equal to minus 1. We get, after simplification or after putting d square equal to minus 1, we get here x cos x upon we multiplied here 1 by 2 to this bracket. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 into x cos x upon, after putting d square equal to minus 1, we get minus 2d into 2d, that is minus 4d square. So put again d square equal to minus 1, we get minus 4 as it is, and put d square equal to minus 1 means minus 1. So we get the final answer. So here This half part we have solved here by type 1, and this half part is solved by type 2. So in exam we ask such type of mixed type of examples. So you have to remember all the rules, all the types. Next example is d raised to 4 plus 2a square d square plus a raised to 4 into y equal to 8 cos x. Find CF from LHS and RHS from PI from RHS. So take equation in d equal to 0. If we think this equation is the somewhat bracket square form, so this is the expansion of which bracket? Bracket is d square plus a square bracket square. So this is the expansion of d square plus a square bracket square. So we take here d square plus a square bracket square. After squaring, we get same term d raised to 4 plus 2d square a square plus a raised to 4. So you have to remember this. This equation is d square plus a square bracket square equal to 0. After simplification, we get d equal to plus minus ai, and as there is a square, bracket square, so 2 times bracket square equal to 2 times brackets equal to 0. So first bracket same, these two brackets are same terms in this bracket. So first bracket we are solved here, so same, and from solving this first bracket we get the roots plus minus ai. So the second bracket is same, so again plus we get roots plus minus ai. So plus minus ai root is repeated 2 times. So what is the CF? After comparison with alpha plus minus I beta, there is alpha absent, so alpha equal to 0 and beta equal to a. E raised to outside the bracket there is a e raised to 0x, and e raised to 0x is a 1, so you need not write here. So e raised to 0x into c1 cos beta, that is c1 cos ax plus c2 sin x. This is your CF. What is the PI? PI equal to 1 upon equation in D. This is your equation in D into 8 cos ax, that is RHS. So RHS is trigonometric function. So trigonometric function arises in example, then we have to apply type 2 rule. So put d square equal to minus a square. Here coefficient of x is a. So compare it with cos ax plus b. So there is no change in a. So coefficient of x is a here in the rule, and in example also coefficient of x is a. So here the value of a is a itself. So put d square equal to minus a square. This is our rule for type 2. After putting d square equal to minus a square, we get denominator equal to 0. So again we have to apply the derivative method. So take the derivative of d raised to 4 plus 2a square d square plus a raised to 4. So derivative of d raised to 4 is 4d cube plus 2a square as it is. Derivative of d square is 2d and derivative of a raised to 4 is 0. Again put, after taking first derivative, multiply by x in numerator. Put d square, second time put d square equal to minus a square, but we can't put d square equal to minus a square here because we again get denominator equal to 0. So apply continuously derivative method. So this is 8x cos ax as it is, and take the derivative of second derivative of this denominator. So this will be 8x square cos ax upon derivative of 4 as it is, derivative of d cube is derivative of d cube is 3d square, so total is 12d square plus 4a square as it is, derivative of d is 1. Again third time put d square equal to minus a square, we get d square equal to minus a square, so minus 12a square plus 4a square. So here we get the fixed answer or final answer. Here we have to apply 2 times derivative rule and 2 times we have to multiply x. So the final answer is 8x square cos ax upon minus minus 12a square plus 4a square equal to minus 8a square. So 8 get cancelled. So we get the final answer minus x square upon a square cos x. This is your CF. Next example is d square minus 6d plus 25 into y equal to e raised to 2x plus sin x plus 6. So find CF from left side. Taking left side equal to 0, d square minus 6d plus 25 equal to 0. So the roots of this equation are found by this formula. If the quadratic equation will be ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, then the roots are x equal to, this is your common formula for finding the roots, x equal to minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. From using this formula, we find this roots of this equation. So compare this quadratic equation with this and find the values of ABC. Put values of ABC in this formula. We get d equal to, the roots are 3 plus minus 4. So as this is the complex root, compare it with alpha plus minus I beta. So here alpha is present, that is alpha is equal to 3 and beta is 4. So put in the CF rule. So CF equal to e raised to alpha x, that is e raised to 3x into C1 cos beta x, C1 cos 4x plus C2 sin beta x, C2 sin 4x. This is your CF. Next is PI. PI equal to, as there are 3 terms, take separate terms or multiply separately to this equation in D. So 1 upon equation in D into RHS, that is e raised to 2x, plus 1 upon equation in D into RHS is sin x, plus 1 upon equation in D into x. So first step is 1 upon equation in D into RHS. So the RHS contains 3 terms. So I already multiply these 3 terms to this 1 upon equation in D. So 1 upon equation in D into first term, this first term, plus 1 upon equation in D into second term, this second term, plus 1 upon